thank you for joining us today here live from the Houston SPCA. My name is Dr. Roberta Westbrook, and I'm the Chief Veterinarian here. I would really encourage you all to come out to our campus for all animals and take a look at all the animals that we have up for adoption. We have dogs, we have cats, we have puppies, we have kittens. We even have some farm animals and some large animals. I'm still here. We even have some farm animals and some large animals. So if you are interested in adopting one of those pets, you can go to the HoustonSPCA.org and apply for an application to look at one of our large animals. But if you're looking for a small animal pet, please just come right into our campus. We are open to the public, so there's no appointment required. You come in, you can take a look at all the pets that we have available for adoption, and hopefully you can go home with a forever friend. And speaking of forever friends, I really want to introduce you to a wonderful girl. Her name is Oreo. Oreo is a mixed breed, 6-month-old female who is just a wonderful, wonderful pet and is going to make someone a wonderful pet. So she was brought to us because her previous family needed just a little bit more time to prepare to have a puppy. So if you are interested in getting a puppy, be ready for the excitement. Be ready to keep that puppy busy every day, playing games, getting plenty of exercise, mental and physical stimulation. So this is Oreo down here with one of our nurses, Lisa, and you can just see how playful she is. Super cute. Those spots are adorable. How can you resist that?
Walks great on a leash.
She walks great on her leash. So Oreo is a wonderful pet. Please come visit her. And not only is Oreo a beautiful, beautiful girl on the outside, we are going to show you how wonderful Oreo has taken care of her teeth in the 6 months that she's been with us. So I'm going to have Lisa bring Oreo to the table here. We're here in our dental suite, by the way. This is our dental suite at the Houston SPCA. And here in our dental suite, we actually will clean teeth for some of the pets that we have that need teeth cleaning. And so today, we're going to talk to you about dental disease in your pets, which is a very common issue that we find. So if you are wondering if your pet needs to go to the veterinarian to have his or her teeth cleaned, I'm going to show you what a healthy pet's mouth looks like. So we'll see if Oreo will let me kind of lift it up here very, very gently. Oh, wow, look at those pearly whites. Oh, those are gorgeous, Oreo. And look how well behaved she is for this. Not all dogs really tolerate this, but Oreo's being very, very good about this. But those are nice pearly whites. You can see that her gums are nice and pink. And her teeth don't look brown or green or discolored in any way. She didn't seem painful from that. This is a nice, healthy mouth. This is what we want all of our pets' teeth to look like all of the time. She's a young dog. She's just 6 months old. And statistics show that pets that are over 3 years of age usually have some level of dental disease. So Oreo here is not quite that old. Her teeth are nice and healthy. But if you have a pet that's approaching 3 years old or older, it may be a good idea to have your veterinarian take a look and see if it's time for your pet to have a teeth cleaning. Because what we want to do is we want to make sure that we keep those teeth healthy for life, because it certainly can affect their health long term. As I go through some of the things about dental disease and how to treat dental disease in your own pet, please be thinking of some questions. If you have questions about your own pet, I'm happy to try to get you some answers today. Remember, always follow up with your family veterinarian, but I'm happy to answer some of your questions about teeth, all things dental today. So we can start by showing you some of the toothbrushes and toothpaste that are appropriate for use in pets. For example, here is some tartar control toothpaste and a handy dandy toothbrush that we could use for our pets. So you might notice that this is kind of a long, odd-shaped toothbrush. It doesn't really look like the toothbrush that we use for people. And that's because we really want this toothbrush to be able to get, it's 360 degrees, and so it can get on all surfaces of your pet's mouth. And you can use toothpaste that they might think is delicious. So human toothpaste is usually mint flavored. Well, pets don't really like that. And so they have toothpaste that has chicken flavor, liver flavor, salmon flavor, which probably sounds yuck right now. You're probably thinking, I don't want my pet's mouth to smell like that. But really, it can help them be excited about getting their teeth clean, and they can do some of the work for you. So before I go on, does anybody have any questions that I can help you with?
We do have a question.
Awesome.
Jamie wants to know, what things do you have around your house that can help with just freshening a pet's breath?
Well, what I would say, if you want to freshen your pet's breath, really the best thing to do is get your pet's teeth cleaned. And the reason is a lot of that bad breath is because of bacteria that has built up there. So you don't really want to put a Band-Aid on top of it, right? Like, you don't really want to take you don't want to take a toothbrush or just give your pet something that's going to go on top of the bacteria or on top of the tartar or on top of the plaque. You want to get that cleaned off so you have a nice clean surface like we saw in Oreo. And that's going to be the majority of your problem right there, getting the bacteria out of your pet's mouth. So how can we do that? Again, toothpaste that's specific for pets and a toothbrush. Let me give you another option for this toothbrush, because this can look kind of intimidating to some pets. Let me show you this other option. Look at this. How cute is that? I almost want to use that to brush my own teeth. I mean, that's so much easier than having this big thing. I mean, I'd rather just use it, right? So this is very handy for pets, right? That's very handy because they certainly would not be as intimidated by a finger coming at their mouth than they would. So let's see if Oreo likes to just taste this. It might be a good idea if you just let them taste the toothpaste so that they get used to it. See how she likes it?
Aww.
So that's a good sign. If they at least will lick the toothpaste, then we can work our way up to putting our finger in the mouth and doing some gentle brushing. So it might not be a good idea to just open your pet's mouth and just start brushing right away. You can certainly start just by giving them just a little bit to lick on like that. And then kind of brushing like this. Getting in there, brushing those teeth. And they can start by chewing. They can start just by chewing on it. And so if she likes it, she'll do a lot of the work for me. She'll chew on this, and those bristles will help to mechanically get rid of some of the tartar and plaque there. Yeah, did you like that? Are you gonna let us brush your teeth? She's gonna be good. She's gonna be good. She's already the best patient ever.
Dr. Westbrook, here's a question. Can you use too much of that? Like, could you give them too much and then they get a stomach ache, or that's pretty safe?
That's a great question. So you just want to use a small pea-sized amount, very similar to what we would do. The toothpaste that is for dogs and cats is very safe. What you do not want to do is use toothpaste that's for humans. If you have ever read the back of your toothpaste tube, you notice that it says do not swallow. And that's because some of the ingredients in toothpaste can cause GI upset. Well, has anybody been ever to control whether or not their pet swallowed something? It's probably not going to be that easy. If I am brushing Oreo's teeth and I tell her, hey, spit that toothpaste out, they should not listen to me, right? So what we have to do is use toothpaste that is specific for pets so that if they swallow it, it's not going to be harmful to them. So yes, there you go.
Dana wants to know, how often should you brush their teeth?
Great question. How often should you brush your pet's teeth? Well, you might notice that if you've ever gone more than a day or two without brushing your own teeth, you can notice a difference right away. You might start feeling it. You might start smelling it. Your coworkers are running for the hills.
Fuzzy teeth.
That can have fuzzy teeth. Oh, I don't even like to think about it. So if that's happening in us, we can imagine that that is also happening in our pets. So the recommendation is really to do it every day. Make it part of your routine. Just like you brush your teeth every morning without fail, you want to do that for your pets too. And you might be thinking, do I have to do this in my cat? Because who's going to be doing that in their cat? But really, it's not a bad idea to do it in your cat too. It's recommended to brush your cat's teeth as well. They don't tend to have the same level as dental disease in dogs, but it's still recommended to brush your cat's teeth. It's going to take some time, but we can make it work, right, Oreo? Yes, we're being so good. Any other questions?
No, I think we're good. We're ready to.
Well, thank you guys again for tuning in. Again, this is Oreo, a wonderful, wonderful girl who's up for adoption. Please visit our campus And please consider being a foster parent. If maybe you are not ready to take an animal into your home permanently, we can always use foster families to help us save more pets every day. Thank you so much, and we'll see you next week.